Hello and welcome back. Great to see you again for the introduction of the HR Group Part 3. Let me invite you to repeat very quickly the most important learnings from Session 2. First of all, we heard about the vision and mission of the HR Group, meaning that multi-brand operator, change, hospitality, digitalization and continuous growth are the most important topics which form our company and what awaits you during your journey within the HR Group. Secondly, you got to know our values in detail. Human connection. We live hospitality. Respectful attitude. We act with respect. Growth mindset. We strive for growth. Now it is high time to get to know the way how we approach things within the HR Group. I kindly invite you to follow me for more details. Customer centricity. What does this mean? First of all, we have to define these two words separately. Let us start with centricity, which means to put the focus on the customers or to put them in the center of our thinking, acting and decision-making process during our workaday life. Secondly, we have to ask ourselves who are our customers within the HR Group? Any ideas from your side? Well, for example, our customers can be a host in one of our hotels, an employee, a stakeholder, a supplier, or colleagues, to mention some examples. So briefly explained, customer centricity means we put them into our focus to understand their needs and requests, in order to deliver as many positive experiences as possible to create brand ambassadors of the HR Group by the end of the day. In order to create brand ambassadors, it will probably be necessary to understand what is needed. Follow me for a quick excursion to the model of the experience pyramid to understand how we aim to approach things. The experience pyramid is a model that categorizes experiences into 3 levels. Brilliant basics, the personal touch, and emotional connection. Basic level describes experiences which fulfill basic needs. Like on your first working day, you expect to get a proper handover of your workstation and working material. Briefly spoken, it means to get the basics right. The second level, personal touch, provides additional value or enjoyment to the experiences. Could be, for example, your first day within your new role in the HR Group and the team welcomes you with a handwritten welcome card on your workstation. Attention on your first day was actually what you expected and this was met. And the emotional connection goes one step further. It is actually the cherry on the cake and creates memorable experiences. This can be the end of your trial period, for example, when the team is celebrating to welcome you finally as a fixed team member and hands over some real nice team picture to you. I guess you will be surprised and impressed and most probably tell your family or friends from this real nice experience with your new team. This is what creates a brand ambassador. Memorable experiences which finally lead to recommendation. Do you remember your first working day at the HR Group? How was your first working day experience? Was it memorable or is there still room for improvement? Let us now focus on the employees during the next slides to give you a concrete sample. First of all, let me clarify one important fact. Whenever we are talking of employees, we mean future and existing employees, as well as the ones who have quitted the company already and who are still in contact with us. Therefore, we defined all contact points an employee goes through during his life cycle while being in contact with the HR Group. The goal from our side is to create a positive experience and to build a long-term relationship with employees. This is what we call the employee journey. Do you remember what I told you in Part 2 regarding the slogan Together Towards Tomorrow? The commitment to collaboration and forward thinking, our collective journey as a company and industry leader, working hand in hand with our stakeholders, partners, and team members to shape the future of hospitality. Now talking of you, our employees, and everything which is related to you and your life cycle within the HR Group. We created a new slogan, to express it in a short and easy way with the words of our employees. And now guess what they have chosen out of some slogans. One passion, one journey. One passion, one journey was the clear winner. Let me now invite you to more details regarding our employee journey during the next slides. Great. This was quite a lot of information so far. Let us continue with the employee journey. The employee journey tells the story from the moment the employee gets in contact with the HR group for the first time. This can be via internet, as for example on LinkedIn, during a fair or exhibition, or via recommendation from a friend. Anyway, you get attracted by the HR group and you're interested to work with our company. Next step will be going through the hiring process, which ends with a contract. Welcome to the HR group. Now it is high time to get on board and familiar with our company. We put a lot of efforts into the onboarding process to give you an overall positive impression of our company. You have positioned yourself within the company and you love your role. Perfect, keep on. Our intention is to keep this spirit up, to engage you, to support you regarding your performance and growth. Our employees are one of the most valuable resources we have within our company. This is why we hope to be part of your personal journey as long as possible. Sometimes a change is needed though, and it will get time to say goodbye. Do not worry, we will remember you and try to stay in touch with you. Always keeping in mind, one passion, one journey. Does this make sense for everybody? Okay. We made quite a big step forward. During the last slide you got to know our employee journey. Compared with a hotel stay, you will find quite a lot of similarities from getting in contact, via check-in, hotel stay, and check-out, as the picture shows on the left-hand side. Now let me point out the 7 milestones which represent our employee journey within the HR group. Attract. Hire. Onboard. Engage. Perform. Develop. Farewell. This is your journey through the HR group. You will not be traveling alone. Do not worry. You will be accompanied and supported by the team and by your team leader. One passion. One journey. Enjoy the journey. Slowly but surely we are coming to the final slides of session part 3. Before that, let me make a short excursion to corporate benefits, which is a very popular topic within our employee journey. We are constantly improving on our existing corporate benefits for all employees with the HR group. However, for the moment being, we are proud to announce following benefits being valid for everybody within the whole company. Birthday day off, we give each employee an additional day off in the birthday month. Staff family and friends rate profit from the staff rate as well as brand-specific benefits. Your beloved will benefit from the family and friends rate. Cross-exploration, use the opportunity to try new path and to profit from a cross-exploration in another HR hotel or other brand. Social events in our company, you'll never get bored. You can find our numerous team events and team building activities on our internal communication platform. Shopping platform, enjoy boundless shopping experiences with numerous partners. Bring your friends, the more the HR group consists of friends, the more successful we are. If you find a suitable team member for us as an addition, a bonus awaits you. I really hope you will enjoy our benefits to the fullest. Maybe you have already asked yourself, how comes that we are using graffiti for our pictures? Well, there is of course a reason for it. Graffiti has become synonymous with the city of Berlin and found permanent place in the arts scene. Graffiti always mirrors a story which forces people to think about various current topics and events in a creative way. Ruslan Husri, owner of the HR group, emphasizes how grateful he is to this city, which helped facilitate the success he enjoys today. There is a distinct synergy between this evolved art form and the HR group. Both are visible, allow those that encounter it to feel an emotion and push the boundaries of the ordinary. We are excited to welcome our guests and have our art of hospitality move them. This is why you will meet all kind of graffiti in all areas of your journey within the HR group. In the next slide you will get an impression of graffiti artists who created the lobby of our Vienna Haus Easy Potsdamer Platz in Berlin to give you an example.
Wir zwei sind Lehrcake, ich bin Patrick, das ist Christian. Wir arbeiten seit mittlerweile 2015 zusammen als Künstlerduo und haben uns eigentlich die Graffiti-Regel, nicht den anderen Künstler zu übermalen, zum Konzept gemacht und übermalen uns seit mittlerweile 8 Jahren gegenseitig. Ich bin Cake, ich bin Süßer.
Und ich bin der Layer über ihm.
Am Anfang war das so ein bisschen so, dass ich die kalligraphischen, expressiven Teile gemacht habe und Christian eher so die grafischen, cleanen. Mittlerweile mischt sich das komplett, weil wir natürlich jetzt seit 8 Jahren auch gegenseitig vom anderen inspiriert werden und das immer mehr ineinander fließt. Klar finde ich das immer noch toll, wenn du so eine Wand hast mit Schriftzug, Figur, Schriftzug und das ist super aufwendig gemacht. Aber mittlerweile fasziniert mich da mehr, wenn du fährst an irgendeiner alten Wand vorbei, wo du einfach siehst, das wird seit 20 Jahren vollgemalt, wieder halbherzig überstrichen, Plakate reingeklebt, Aufkleber reingeklebt und irgendwann hast du eben nicht mehr dieses fertige Bild, aber hast trotzdem noch so eine Struktur übrig und so, irgendwie so eine Patina. Und das ist so inhaltlich ein bisschen das, was bei mir reinspielt.
How did you like the last video? As we are coming to the end of the presentation part 3, let me invite you to the very short presentation of 3 posters, which are used regularly within the HR group. How comes? The first poster, as you can see, shows the tower of a chess game in graffiti style. Related to Ruslan, his history, and Berlin, this poster represents the story of the HR group. The second poster shows your journey as an employee within the HR group. Actually what I shared with you during the first slides of this presentation. And the third poster shows our 3 values, in fact, what we discussed during part 2 in detail. Human connection, respectful attitude, and growth mindset. With this I want to close this session part 3. I hope you enjoyed the introduction of the HR group and got to learn all the basic information which are relevant for your journey within our company. Now the choice will be yours to continue with the next onboarding details, fine-tuned for your individual role. Have fun and see you soon in the section leaders, team members, or apprentices. Looking forward to seeing you soon.